Today is January 18th, 2015. This is Papa, and this is Mr. Troy, and they're related to me because Papa's my grandpa and Mr. Troy is my great grandpa. How old are you?
58 years old.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from right here, Lake Charles. Born in Memorial Hospital in 1956.
1956.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you use to entertain yourself when you were a kid?
Well, let's see. I went to all the local streams and bayous in our neighborhood and fished. I hunted birds and rabbits with a BB gun and a bow and arrow, and I threw a football, and I played basketball.
Okay, so, how much did really things cost, like a Coke or something, when you wanted a Coke? Like, how much would it cost?
Well, when I was young, I used to mow the front and backyard here at the house for 50 cents. 50 cents. Back then, they called it 4 bits. Well, I didn't know what 4 bits was. Well, I found out later 2 bits was a quarter. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
2 bits was a quarter. So when I had 50 cents in my pocket, I had a lot of money. And me and my best friend would go down to the store just down the street. I could buy us both a Coke, a bag of peanuts to go in our Coke, or root beer, Dr. Pepper. We put a bag of peanuts in it, salted peanuts, a candy bar, and some gum. And that normally was costing me 45 cents for all that.
Well, you can barely get the Coke for $1 now.
Yeah, I know.
How much really did the gas cost?
I don't recall when I was growing up because I didn't need to buy gas, but when I got about 13 or 14, I had a motorcycle. I had several motorcycles growing up. But the first one I got, I remember filling up for like 85 cents to 90 cents.
A gallon?
A gallon. Oh no,
Not
that
a
was filling
gallon.
up. That was filling up my
I was
motorcycle.
filling up the motorcycle.
I
It was
think it was-
around 15, 18 cents then.
No, not when I was growing up. Then more like a quarter, 27 cents is what it cost, and I only had like a 2-gallon tank, so it was costing me about 50 cents to 60 cents.
Oh, okay. So, how much really did, when you were buying a car, how much did it cost? Or your motorcycles, how much did those cost?
Oh, well, let's see. My motorcycles varied because they were all used motorcycles, but the first vehicle I bought on my own was in 1982, and I bought a pickup truck that was real fancy back then, and it cost me $10,500.
Well, that's still a lot of money.
Well, yeah, but not compared to prices of vehicles today, it was.
$60,000
Mhm.
for that. Okay, what about a house? When you bought a house?
Well, let's see. I bought a house when I got out of the service, and moved to Texas, and it was $58,000, and it was 4 years old.
Okay. So, did you play any sports?
I played basketball for the church, and I started playing basketball for the school I was going to, but I delivered papers at the time. My paper route made me money, and playing basketball for the school didn't make me any money. So I was paying a friend of mine to take over my route, and I got too many complaints that he wasn't delivering the paper on time, or they didn't get their newspaper, so I had to kind of quit the school basketball and concentrate just on the church basketball and take my paper route back so my customers wouldn't be complaining.
So, what were your hobbies? Like, what did you do?
Well, let's see, when I was younger, I said I had started fishing around here. As I got older, I got into collecting coins. Then I started shooting pool. And I started models, plastic models, cars, trucks, airplanes. And that was about all the hobbies I had.
Okay, so What were some hard times that you went through?
Let's see. Growing up with an older brother and a younger brother was hard times. Can't remember a whole lot of hard times I had. Oh, when I went through my first divorce, that was a hard time. That's about it.
Okay, what about military experiences?
Yeah, I was in the military. Let's see, my dad was in the military. My oldest brother got in the military. I joined the military. My younger brother joined the military. So I came from a military family. But starting with myself, I went into basic training in San Antonio. Then I came home for about 3 weeks. Then I went to California, and that's where I stayed for 4 years.
Were you in any battles?
No, the Vietnam era was at an ending when I joined, and it was kind of a peaceful time when I was in the military.
Okay, so have you seen any wars?
Nope, have not seen any wars.
Okay, so that's really all the questions I have. I'm sure when we get to Mr. Troy, there's going to be a lot more in depth.
Yeah, I imagine. Okay, thank you, Jake.
Okay.